Welcome to Garden Plants with Jim Putnam. Let's talk heritage Better Boxwood. This is heritage Better Boxwood. Better Boxwood is the result of about 2 decades of testing hybrid boxwoods for blight resistance. And so these are the first kind of scientifically introduced blight resistant boxwoods on the market. There are 4 different ones, and all 4 of them will ultimately be covered here on the Garden Plants channel, but heritage is has a tall and narrow habit. So all 4 of these are going to have slightly different habits. If you need a low mounding one, if you need kind of a Christmas tree shaped one, if you need a tall and narrow one like heritage here, or a more traditional kind of mounding habit for a boxwood, one of the 4 of them will definitely fit your needs. They were selected for this rich dark green foliage, really compact habit, and all the benefits that we know about boxwoods, but then on top of that, the disease resistance as well. You can see the compact growth habit that heritage has. We've had to do basically no pruning to this to have it look like this. We could do a little bit of shearing on it and get it even more compact if we wanted to, but it just really naturally has this compact habit without having to do anything to it. You can see where it's growing slightly more upright than wide, which, again, there's different varieties in this series of boxwoods if you need something to, a different growth habit. But this one's heritage is going to get 3 to, let's say, 4 or 5 feet in height over time, but only be about 2 to 3 feet in width. You could shear it narrower than that. You could keep it shorter than that. Your choice. It's a boxwood, so pretty much anything goes in that regard. They're hardy in zones 5 to 9, so most people watching, will be able to grow these boxwoods just like other boxwoods, but again, with that blight resistance that we're looking for as we replace boxwoods in landscapes across the country. So where are we going to use heritage Better Boxwood in the landscape? With this upright narrow habit, it'd be great as a low corner foundation piece. It'd be great next to a set of steps if you wanted something that was just kind of tall and narrow that didn't overlap, your front steps coming into the house. You could line these up as a low hedge along a patio. Probably a great choice. This would be a great choice for that, where you want something where you're sitting down in your seats and you're kind of in a little bit of a private space, but it doesn't block everything when you stand up. These are all great container plants, all 4 varieties in this Better Boxwood series. They're perfect for containers, and this one is really excellent at being the thriller in the container, right? It'll be the upright, narrow piece that you can then put flowering things around or things that drape over the side. So this is your definite thriller in a container. So a lot of different uses, because it's, we're on a small lot here in Raleigh, North Carolina, and we like lots and lots of plants, lots and lots of interesting plants, but we don't like necessarily plants that eat a lot of space on the ground, because we don't have a lot of that to offer. So this one is perfect for getting upright and narrow and will be interesting without eating a lot of the space out here in our garden. Boxwoods have always been super popular because they're so adaptable. So we have a clay-based soil here in Raleigh, and they're fine with that. Sandy soils, pH adaptable, as long as they're not just in really wet space, they're really fine with most anything. We keep them well mulched to keep that soil moisture and soil temperature even. We keep weeds away from it. Not a lot else to worry about in that regard. When we planted it, we watered it a few times to get it established, but once these boxwoods are pretty well rooted into the ground, we're in an area that gets pretty normal rainfall. It's just not going to need a lot of ongoing watering, so they build some drought resistance in time. As far as fertilizer, we will fertilize once a year in this garden with an organic fertilizer, February or March. If you're trying to push your boxwoods a little bit more, you may do a second application of fertilizer sometime in the early summer. If you're trying to get some height on them, get them established initially. Once that's over, I think that once a year fertilization is just fine. Plant spacing will depend on kind of what you're doing with it. These are only going to get 2 to 3 feet wide naturally. So if you're trying to create a little bit of a border with them, you'd probably want to put them 3 foot or less apart. If you're just trying to put a row of them in on a foundation and trying to get some height up to some maybe slightly higher windows, you might put them 3 or 4 feet apart so they stay, some spacing stays between them when they are more mature in the landscape. In terms of pruning, you know, they're boxwoods, so they can be pruned into shapes and topiaried, and you can create all kinds of things out of these that you want to do. But I think the main time I'd want to be doing pruning on them is from probably the late winter until about midsummer. I don't want to encourage a lot of extra growth on them in the late summer. Don't want to be fertilizing them in the late summer, because I really need them to kind of go to sleep naturally in the fall, especially if you're in like zone 5 or maybe 6A. You wouldn't want a lot of that new growth going into the, you know, as the winter comes on. Other than that, just really, really easy plants. They're deer resistant, rabbit resistant, just in general. Look, super low maintenance plants, and that's why they've been so popular in ornamental horticulture for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. That's the reason for that. Definitely, you know, we have this in quite a bit of sun out here in our front garden, but don't shy away from using boxwoods, Better Boxwoods, or any boxwoods in part shade conditions as well. They're great understory plants also. So there you go. That is Heritage Better Boxwood. Thanks for watching.